Hello everybody, welcome back to yet another video, and in today's video I will be talking about my top 10 ultimates in Dragon Ball history. Alright, so starting off at number 10 is the attack that destroyed Planet Vegeta, Frieza Supernova. Now I'm not gonna say Cooler Supernova as well, but Frieza Supernova was the start of something new. Matter of fact, if you watch Dragon Ball Z Kai, I don't know if this is the same for Dragon Ball Z, but it was like last time on Dragon Ball Z Kai. And I got a little bit confused on Nicktoons because I was like, wait, did I miss an episode? Anyway, but, other than, I don't think that Riot Javelin is a ultimate attack, but Supernova or Frieza Supernova is the first super attack that we ever seen, and it didn't just kill, like it can kill an entire planet just with his finger, and that all that energy that he's storing up in there, bruh, I'd be dead too. Number 9, speaking of destructive moves, we have Spirit of Destruction. Now, I'm not gonna lie, it looked way cooler in the movie, right? Cause it's an attack that gets smaller then extra huge, like no lie. And speaking of which, we have number 8 on this list, which is minus energy power ball, or the destructive karma ball. It's like an anti-spear of destruction. It starts out big and then it gets small, kind of like, hold on, I'm trying to think of something. Kind of like how, I don't know, Mario gets hit when he got a mushroom and stuff. Anyway, but this attack, even though it's GT, it is Dragon Ball history. But what I did here was I tie in the moves that are non-canon. So I will put in a move that destroyed Earth, the Super Vanishing Ball. Well, why are all these attacks so far gigantic ball attacks? I don't know, maybe because they're all destructive. But, number 5, I'll give y'all a hint. It's gonna be the last ball attack. But yeah, so number 8 is tied up with Super Vanishing Ball. Now number 7 is an attack that is purely beautiful. We have perfected. We have the Solar Kamehameha. I'm just joking. That's not what it's really called, but they do it in Dokkan Battle. It's called the Perfect Kamehameha. Now, when Cell used this in Dragon Ball Z and Gohan tied it up, bro, I was just so amazed at how strong Gohan become. Because like how I felt, or how the old people or the real OG fans of Dragon Ball felt, that watched Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, even the Evolution. Oh yeah, y'all know how y'all felt watching Goku grow up? That's how I felt watching Gohan grow up. And he was even stronger and had a higher achievement than Goku. And that was all pushed out by this one attack, Perfect Kamehameha, which can destroy Earth. Now, this next move is not going to be Father-Son Kamehameha, but it will be Final Explosion. So yeah, number 6 is Final Explosion. And, like, it's beautiful. Come on now, you can't deny that. It's beautiful. Like, Final Explosion is what made life happen in Dragon Ball Z. And all it took was one death, one sacrifice, one huge sacrifice. Vegeta sacrificed his pride in this one move. He took his blood, his flesh, his bones. He took everything out for this one attack. So number 5 will be, get this, a tied up. Alright. I know that this move isn't canon, and like I said earlier, every move that I include in this list that is non-canon, I will tie up with something that is canon. Which I'm glad that I have number 5 being tied up, because I was gonna tie it up regardless. But number 5 is Dragon Fist. No. I'm not talking about the regular Dragon Fist. or the Key Blast Cannon, so-called, by Burst Limit. But I'm talking about Super Dragon Fist. No, wait. I'm stupid. Yeah, I'm talking about Dragon Fist, you guys. With the big yellow dragon and the big, Key Blast. I think that's a Key Blast. Basically, this move devours souls. Like my number one on this list. This move devours souls, you guys. And it takes life. Basically, you turn into a dragon that comes out your fist. Come on now, who wouldn't enjoy that? Or like, who wouldn't use that in real life? Speaking of real life, number 5 is also tied up with a move that saved life itself. And it's called Father-Son Kamehameha. Well, I do admit that the family Kamehameha is stronger. Father-Son Kamehameha brung out something in Gohan that was even stronger than his future Kamehameha Mach 2. But I do gotta admit, Father-Son Kamehameha wave is so freaking powerful. Like, except for like in Xenoverse 1, where that almost did like, I'd say it did roughly the same amount of damage my created character could use with Neo Tri-Beam. But anyways, everything else, like Father-Son Kamehameha, is simply purely beautiful. Like, every time I see that moment, I get vibes from the Dragon Ball days, for some reason. Like, I get vibes from Dragon Ball. See, what we see here is the Z Fighters that wasn't even useful in most of the series. It was always Goku, Goku, Goku. And then when his son got a turn, everybody got involved. They weren't just fighting for Gohan. They weren't just fighting for Goku. They were fighting for the Earth. They were fighting for the universe. They were fighting for everything. And I know that Cell eventually would have met, Majin Buu. That would have went off. Cell would have got, he would have either got killed eventually. I'm not going to say that Goku Black would have came up, but, he would have got killed eventually. Or a stronger Goku Black would have came. Maybe already Super Saiyan Rose, because, again, Trunks changed a whole bunch. The androids that was in his timeline originally, those androids was already stronger than Cell. So yeah. Now, number 4, before we keep talking about Father-Son Kamehameha, number 4 is gonna have to be Final Kamehameha, or the Final Kamehameha wave, or whatever. I like calling it Kamehameha for the final one. Well, this move was originally used in the Buu arc. Now look, before you spam my comments with, Ahmad, you're so stupid, dumb, and retarded. Look at this. Just look. Alright. Hear me out. When I looked on the Wikipedia 2 to 5 years ago, right, I was so confused onto where, because, I saw in Budokai Tenkaichi that Final Kamehameha wave was used by Vegito. And I'm just like, wait, where did this come from? I'm looking on the wiki. Alright, the wiki may not always be right, but it's the most accurate thing ever that I've ever used. I'm not just looking on the wiki, right? I'm looking at GIFs. I'm looking at, article arcs. I did my research, and I kept this in mind because when I saw him use it last year on Fuse Zamasu, I'm like, wait, that ain't the Final Kamehameha. I mean, yeah, it is, but that's not how it was originally used. It was originally, if you guys can remember, Vegito, it looked like he was about to do a Kamehameha on Super Buu, but a little yellow key ball came out. And when Super Buu touched it, his whole body just exploded. And that was the original final Kamehameha. But anyways, let me talk about why I like it so much. Because when he used it against Fuse Zamasu, man, that reminded me of when he used it against Super Buu. Again, that little yellow key ball. And that attack was so destructive, man. Like, now that you think about it, Fuse characters they're destructive, man. They're destructive. Like, Final Kamehameha drained all his power and his time. Because, you know, he's basically Gogeta now. He had the biggest freaking nerf ever, but he had one of the best fights ever. Better than Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's fight, and it hurts me to say that because Gogeta overall is my favorite character, even though he's not canon. Anyways, number 4, actually. See? I ain't forget. Number 4 is the Spirit Bomb. Yeah, I actually changed my mind when I said number 5 was going to be a ball attack. And I just thought about it. See, I have no script when I make up this stuff, right? But yeah, number 4 is the Genku Dama. Now, the Genku Dama is, I'm not gonna say the regular Spirit Bomb, but I'm gonna say the Super Genku Dama. Again, we're just using ultimate attacks. But yo, when he used it against Frieza, I felt cheated out, man. I was like, wait, this is not the same thing he used against Krillin. Keep in mind, I was probably like 5 or 8 years old at the time watching this on Nicktoons. And I'm just sitting here, I'm like, wait, that's the freaking Spirit Bomb? And yo, when Frieza survived that, I'm like, alright. There's no way he could have survived that. Bro, I wasn't even paying attention, you know, as a little kid, to how many episodes was 5 minutes in the Goku versus Frieza arc. Because again, I was just a little kid. All I wanted was to see this fight. And I saw every episode and I enjoyed every single one of it. Now, this whole Spirit Bomb thing, right? It is massive. It does damage. And in every video game, it is one of the best ultimates. Number 3, I'm sorry. Number 3 is going to have to be the Final Flash. Now, no, I'm not going to say something like the Gallic Gun. I really wish Vegeta would use Final Flash more. It's one of his more deadlier moves. Plus, Vegeta uses it as a, you know, ultimate attack. But I'm also tying this up with the Gallic Gun. Sorry. I just had to. I couldn't really choose which one I like more, Super Gallic Gun or Final Flash. They're both beam moves, you know? They're both beams, and they both do a lot of damage. Now, Super Gallic Gun is something that he used way long ago, but it's also something that he used against Merge Zamasu, and we ain't see it since. I'm talking about Super Gallic Gun, not Gallic Gun, because that's what he's using in a tournament of power. He's not charging it up, or it could be super. As for Goku, there's a difference when you're talking about the Kamehameha wave and the, you know, Super Kamehameha wave, which, speaking of which, number 2 on my favorite ultimates of all DBZ history is gonna have to be a tie-up between times 100 Big Bang Kamehameha and the Super Kamehameha. Alright, so look here. Both of these Kamehamehas is one of the best. Alright, Super Kamehameha is the original Kamehameha, just super powered. Super powerful mind with a mechanical K9. Yo, no, for real though. Like, Super Kamehameha and Big Bang times 100 Kamehameha. It's like, yo, if Final Flash Kamehameha wasn't enough, we have the Big Bang Kamehameha. One of Vegeta's more deadlier moves. Not about as deadly as Final Flash is, but still. Number 1. You guys are gonna hate me for this. I don't care. It's not really you guys are gonna hate me for it because it's a non-canon move. But I do have to tie it up. So let me give you guys the tie-up version first. Alright. I couldn't really find anything with this one, but number 1 will have to be, you know, I believe, Gigantic Meteor. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, Gigantic Meteor, nah, I'm just joking. Number 1 is gonna have to be, I would have to say the real Kamehameha, because that was Super Saiyan 3 Goku's ultimate. and it was ultra powerful and deadly, and it's his strongest move. Alright, now, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty cool, but number one will have to be on this list, tied up with the real Kamehameha. It's gonna have to be the Stardust Breaker. Alright, yeah, Soul Punisher, Stardust Breaker. I think that's why you guys are gonna hate me for saying it, but because you guys pronounce it as Soul Punisher, I call it Stardust Breaker. Alright. Now, Stardust Breaker, when I originally saw Gogeta use it against Janemba, you know, I was impressed. You know, I was very impressed. We saw the rainbow strikes. We saw the rainbow ball. And there's a reason why it's so-called Soul Punisher. It demolishes the evil soul from the inside out. Or, okay, you could say that Stardust Breaker breaks bodies with a star type attack. And, you know, it's like a star ball. Alright, so that was my top 10 ultimates in Dragon Ball history. Make sure to give me yours, or your favorite, or your favorites. I love every single one of you guys. I hope to see you all in my next video. If you're on my YouTube, if you're on my Instagram, DragonTheMod22, I will see you in the next stream. Or if you're on both, I'll see you regardless. I love every single one of you guys. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.